Yo guys, what is up? Welcome to So Crypto, your home for Crypto TA. I am your host Martin, and today we're going to be looking at Christmas edition. Now, if you're catching this from live, welcome. And if you're catching the replay and have any suggestions for us, please leave us a comment below. I really want to know what you're thinking. Also, if you want to be up to date with the latest crypto-related news and technicals, make sure to subscribe to the channel. You hit the like button and the bell. That way you will be notified when we go live. You're going to keep on chatting with me whenever the stream is on. Join me on the Discord links. We'll be going out here shortly. How's it going, y'all? Merry Christmas. Carthago, how's it going, my friend? Merry Christmas. It's been a while. Yes, it's been a while. Thank you very much for joining me tonight. Let's get rolling. Tonight's stream is going to be short. I'm tired. I am tired. Yesterday I went to bed at, after Santa Claus arrived. And then passed out. And then the kids woke up and started opening gifts and everything. So super early, but a lot of fun. A lot of fun nonetheless. Anyways, let's get rolling and look at what's happening with crypto, right? Wow, the music stopped. Interesting. It says it's playing. I just don't hear anything. I hope it's still going on your end. It isn't. Ah, interesting. Let's see if I can get this going on here. Let's play this one. For some reason, the music stopped working. So, hope you guys can still hear me. I think you guys can still hear me. Let's open the web link. Something's happening here, and oh, there we go. For some reason, the wavelength crashed. At least the mic was still coming through. Benny, how's it going, my friend? Thank you very much for joining me tonight. How's it going, bro? I haven't seen you in the longest time. I hope you're having an awesome holiday season. I hope you're doing great. And thank you very much for stopping by, my friend. Let's get rolling. All right, let's keep rolling here. So, let's go check out market cap. What's happening? Not a lot. A lot of stagnation, right? From yesterday to today, we can see that we are about the same level that we were at trading at, a couple days ago. So, yay for stagnation, right? Getting a little bit, not a lot. And again, that's just what's happening with the market lately. Stagnation every day. Carthago. What's on the markets? Sharp counter trend rally building. Low call ratio of shards. Tesla super oversold. Triple up NASDAQ. Yeah, we can check it out. I just think the markets are not there yet, right? We haven't seen any kind of recovery. Yes, everyone's expecting a recovery, but I think crypto market could still crash a little bit more, right? We've talked about it. Heading, to the 9Ks, to the 12Ks, right? Hey, we've been talking about that for a while. So let's get rolling here. Again, market cap, not a lot since yesterday. So let's go check out Bitcoin. Wrong Bitcoin chart. Let's go to the one we've been looking at lately and see what's going on. All right. The corn. What is it doing? Nothing. Below the 20 moving average. Just as we were before. Bearish divergence. Still in play, right? We can see here the counter. So bearish divergence strong. This down. Nothing bullish coming through. Again, short-lived potential. MACD, right? Get a crossover and start making positive momentum. That could lead to a short-term rally towards the end of the year. But again, I'm just not sure the markets are fully there yet. And we could still retrace a little bit more. Like I said, we could still, maybe the next 3-4 months, we could still get to that 12K zone, right? 12K, 9K, close whatever gaps we have on the CME chart, and then start moving from there. Neutral at 47.80 on the RSI. There's really not a lot to look at on the daily. Let's go to the 4-hour. 4-hour chart, we had the bullish divergence. Again, got the pop. We talked about this heading resistance at 16,951. Failing to get above, and right now we might get another attempt. If we do get that move, a lot of tightness on the Bollinger Bands. Look at it, right? Super tight on the Bollinger Bands. Getting that expansive move to the upside, it would not be bad. And again, 17,225, 17,781, and above there, 19,000s, right? 19,400 is a target that we could be aiming for towards the end of the year. Hopefully, we can get there. Right? Nothing bearish right now overhead, like we said. And I think even if we zoom in here. We are going to start creating some divergence, but it's not fully there yet, right? Here we're coming in lower, right? I'm just going to draw it. It's not there yet at 100% because we just started to build this new positive momentum island, right? So it's the beginning of that island. We got to wait for it to develop a little bit more. But zooming in, you're gonna see that we are going slightly higher, right? As we are starting to come in lower. Now, it is recently built. The bad thing about this is that we're gonna have this divergence, this strong bearish. We're gonna have it as soon as we hit that 16,951. So again, getting above it is going to be key. Getting above 17,000 is going to be key. And building a lot more of that positive momentum is definitely going to be key. If we do get that momentum going and we go higher, we're going to reject, we're going to negate this divergence, and then everything's going to be good. And that's what I'm hoping for towards the end of the year. So let's go to the 4-hour chart. Sorry, the 1-hour chart. On the 1-hour chart, coming in lower, more negative momentum, lower here still as well. Just on the very, very tail end here, man, there is some bullish divergence strong. And it could be part of the reason that what's sparking this small rally here in the 1 hour, right? And it's just here on the tail end, right? It's just slightly tiny bit here move on the hour side while being sold right now, sitting bought at 64.3. So again, that sharp move made us go bought. We're above the 20, which is good. Again, Bollinger Bands, right? Tightened. They wanted to expand the downside. It looks like we're rejecting that and want to go to the upside, which again would lead me to believe that we're going to get that expansion in the 4 hour and get that upturn on the daily, right? Let's go check out Ethereum at 1,221. Man. Where's Ethereum, man? What's Ethereum doing? I think it's just going to look like Bitcoin, to be honest. It looks as though we're going to get a more of a nasty drop here on the 1 hour, but it just looks like we're at the same level that we were at yesterday. We are below 20. Between that 1,261 to 1,153, right? We are in that range. So let's see what else is going to be happening there. Let's go to the 4 hour. There's really nothing developing here. Lower, right? Some hidden divergence, hidden bullish. That's good. That's helping us hold it a little bit. Right? Not the most exciting thing to have, but at least it gives us hope that we could be getting some kind of nice action upside. Again, this negative momentum is barely there. We can see the negative number and making slightly more negative momentum, right? -1. Negative 142, and here we're back at negative 0.38, right? We don't have this against the RSI, just against an ID. Bullish divergence hidden. Potential for a rally to a 20. We met it. We were getting above that 20. Super tight on the Bollinger Bands. Could we get that expansive move, right? I mean, we haven't been that tight on the Bollinger Bands in a while. All right, so we could be getting that expansive move. Hopefully to the upside, if Bitcoin pumps, we could rally with it. Neutral 54.61. Let's go to the 1 hour chart. On the 1 hour, man. Had the bullish divergence hidden, popped on it sideways. That's fine. Again, coming in lower, momentum lower still. Nothing here bullish. Not even like Bitcoin, right? Look, here Bitcoin at least had bullish divergence on the hour side. Here we don't have it, but we did get the rally with Bitcoin, and we're back on the same level that we were at before. So again, not a lot happening. It's gonna follow Bitcoin. That is my take on this. Let's go check out. I guess Tesla, I guess, or Nasdaq. Yo, Scrog, what's up? Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, man. We'll be having an awesome time. The NASDAQ, 61.28. Getting on a daily. What's happening there, man? Ooh, dropping. Hidden bullish on the larger move, right? On this larger move against the RSI. Again, that could spark a rally, at least to a 20 moving average. Right? That's what's going to be good for. We are neutral at 40.84, and I'm just going to confirm this one because when I was in close, it was not looking that. When I was looking sort of from the far out, it was not looking that good. But yes, it is there. So that pop 20 moving average is 64.27. That is a target if we do decide to move up. Let's look at the weekly though. The weekly is going to be much. Sorry, I went to the monthly. Let's go to the weekly. It could be much cleaner, right? Again, back here, there was bullish divergence. Again, I do have data floating around there. It's probably from the daily, but here on the weekly, bullish divergence, potential for action to the upside. Got a rally, created some bearish divergence, inverse head and shoulders forming, right? One shoulder, head, another shoulder, trying to get that break, but we are failing at the neckline, right? We're getting the throwback, sorry. Failing at the neckline. And I'll draw this in a second so you guys know what I'm talking about. But we are failing, right, on strong bearish divergence against the MACD. Right, so potential for action to downside of NASDAQ. Inverse head and shoulders I'm looking at. Let me draw this out so you guys know what I'm talking about in case you haven't spotted it. And then I'll throw the neckline and then I'll talk about the throwback and what that could mean. So that's the head here, right? And again, this here will be the other shoulder, right? Inverse shoulder, right? Could bring continuation on the uptrend that we're getting, right? But we are getting some kind of reversal coming through. The neckline for this move would be right around here, right? So we kind of broke it, but then we reversed. Now, that is the neckline if we do consider the bodies. If we consider the wicks, the neckline's going to be looking a little bit different. It could be that we rejected. No, we also broke and rejected the next candle, so we didn't get a confirmation close above the neckline. And I think that's what's happening, right? That's what could be happening. So since we're going with the wicks, I'm just going to go with the wick. Still the same analysis, not a lot changed. But, you know, when we measure here, we go from the wick, the lowest wick here, to the highest wick here. And that could be the move that we're going for, right? So I'm just going to draw this as a straight line. Here we go. There we go. Right around there. Close enough. If we do get that measure move, right? If we were to get that measure move, we would have gone to 86.46. That would have been a really nice rally coming through. But we are not strong enough to get a close above that here zone on bearish divergence. That's why we're moving down. And I think that's what's happening here on the NASDAQ, right? So that's why I could spot right now that inverse head and shoulders failing on bearish divergence. We're starting to move down. There's no hidden bullish coming through to help us rally. Now, if we start to make negative momentum here, we start to drop, right? We could, in theory, start forming some hidden bullish to try to get continuation on that rally. But for now, the throwback's going to kick in. Or the rejection of the neckline, if we want to say it that way, could kick in, and we could be looking for a movement down. So Tesla, I think we could be looking at something similar, I guess. 123, no inverse head and shoulders. Interesting. All right, cool. Let's see what's happening here at Tesla. All right, getting some kind of drop coming through. Let's see if we have anything here that is bullish. All right, bullish divergence strong on the weekly. That could lead to a potential rally, but, you know, we're still dropping. We haven't gotten any kind of confirmation, and last week wasn't too kind, right? We even gapped down and managed to close much lower. So looking at it this way, I would be saying that we're still in a free fall. We could negate this divergence, right? It's kind of there right now. Could negate it. We don't have it against the RSI. Oversold at 28.70. Right? Again, not because we're oversold, we have to turn around. It just tells us that there's a chance we might turn around. Usually best if it comes accompanied by some kind of bullish divergence. If we go here on the short term, you're going to see the bearishness coming through. Right? Look at this. Here we have bullish divergence strong, right? But the market's not strong. Like I said, the markets are not feeling strong. What we're getting is we try to rally, hit the 20, reject it. And now we're moving further down, and we no longer have any kind of divergence. We're completely oversold at 19.82. Again, that could lead to a small-term rally. Does not mean we're running with divergence. So, you know, it could be a short-term lived rally. I'm not saying it's not going to reverse from here. But, you know, if I were to have to go in on this, I would probably not be putting money in because we would not be running with divergence right now. I could be wrong, and that is fine. But me and my strategy, I would not be taking this trade right now. No cross of the MACD over the signal line. You know, we're probably below 200 moving average, so MACD strategy is not going to do us any good. Divergence, or going in with divergence and supports, is probably not going to do us any good. So I'm not seeing anything here that is super interesting. And there was hidden divergence that came through here and put pressure on that price. And again, part of the reason that we've dropped, right? Here we go. Look at that. Do we have it here, Small? Nope, we don't have it against the MACD. It's just against the RSI, hidden divergence. Moving down, right? So if you ask me, I would not be going on Tesla right now. Mainly because, yeah, we're oversold, but, you know, we could stay oversold for a long time. I'm not sure if Tesla has been oversold for a long time before, but it looks as it's about the deepest as it has gone. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do this. Alt-H. I'm going to draw a line here. I'm interested to see how many times we've been below that line in the past. So we haven't hit it a lot of times in the past. We hit it back in 2016, and we hit it again on 2019, right? June. Before we sparked the rally. Now, I don't think we're gonna rally from this drop here. Again, not as strong as a rally as we had here. We could rally. I'm just not. This would not be a trade I'm willing to take right now. Even if you look back at history, We hit back here and you look at the MACD, you're gonna see that the story is completely different. So let's zoom in a little bit more. And you're gonna see that the MACD, right, was coming in a downtrend and really got that cross. And once we got that cross, things even on the price, even price wise, didn't pump a lot, right? So we got our cross and look at it, we just gained a little bit. Percentage wise, it could be interesting because the price of Tesla was kind of low back then. So 49%, again, not a bad trade. But if we do get that turnaround, I'll be waiting for the cross to come through before actually going in, right? Bring facts. What is up, my friend? Merry Christmas. That's why you bought some Friday. You flipped to get 4% profit. We got yeah. Yeah. That's what I think, dude. I think it's a high risk right now. I'm not seeing a good upside for this. I'll not be taking in Tesla. I would not be putting, again, guys, I've told you this since March of this year, right? I'm getting out of crypto. I'm not holding a lot. I'm putting money to work on other projects, on other things. But again, it's up to you guys. You know, you guys know your risk. A lot of people shorted. That's good. I don't like shorting that much. So I didn't play any shorts. But, you know, I've told you since March to basically move some cash out of crypto, or move on to other assets, or move on, or put your money to work elsewhere, right? Again, not advice or anything like that, but I've been saying, and you guys asked me, what am I doing? And I told you guys, look, I'm not holding a lot of crypto. I'm getting out of crypto. I'm putting it to work. I'm buying 3D printers. I'm starting side gigs, so we can wait through this market and then buy back in when it's time. And at least I'm putting it to work somewhere else, right? Where it could net me maybe not the same return that if I would have shorted, but at least a good return with a lower risk, right? Oh, Bergfax is wow. He's a pyromaniac. All right, let's go back here to Bitcoin. And again, like I said, it's gonna be a short stream. We've been live for about 20 minutes. Yeah. I remember how bearish you were. And we look at this statistically, right? Look, March. I wasn't even talking about the top, right? I was talking about somewhere around here when we're in this kind of rally coming through. And I told you guys, a lot of you guys were asking, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? I said, I'm probably going to get out of crypto. Here, March, right? March. This is when I first got my 3D printer. That's when we went to Vegas. And that's, you know, so we went to Vegas somewhere around here, 13 of March or so. I was telling you guys to kind of get out of crypto in March. And yeah, the call was good. So yeah, we got some small spike, but you know, not the best move, to be honest. And March was it, right? Again, bought 3D printers back here. Sold a lot of crypto at these levels. Again, not the highest level, but at least not the low level that we're at right now. We preserve some wealth there. Right? Again, game's about wealth preservation. Yeah, there's about 66% drop from there. Right, so yeah, good stuff. Again, getting out of crypto at these levels. I'm talking about it. Talked about it plenty of times. Now, I still don't think it's time to get back in. I've told you guys what. I think we could drop to those levels. 12,000 to 19. Sorry, 12,000, 9,000. I think that's where the market could bottom. But that's my thoughts. And again, like I said, and I said it when we were back here, I said if the market sustained these levels, which now we're clearly slightly below, but if the market were to sustain these levels, then we could look at a potential bottom at these levels and look for a rally. The market has not sustained these levels long enough, right? It's not been sustaining these levels long enough. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch to this chart. And what I want to show you guys is that we are creating a fallen wedge here on this last bit. But it's not, I don't think it's ready to break. We're far from it. We need to get above that 21st and break this line I just drew, resistance line. But the wedge, it's like this, right? It is a sort of fallen wedge formation. It needs to break to the upside, right? But we can still trade in this wedge. And look at this. Look at this. It's March. And like I said, about 3 months. We can still get a drop. And I said it earlier in the stream. We can still get a drop on the next 3 months or so and bottom out, and then we look for recovery. But if we do drop, look at this. We're looking at the 12,000s, and like I said, the market could go to the 12,000s. I'm not saying it's going to go to 12,000 right now. Yeah, it could. I think in about 3 months' time, we should get a clearer picture as to where the market wants to go. If this is going to be our bottom, if we keep on moving sideways and just floating sideways at this level, right? This level, 16,000, 17,000, 19,000, anywhere around this range. If we do float on these levels, I think we could say the market's kind of creating a bottom, or at least creating some kind of plateau, and that's just gonna be stagnation. It's gonna be super boring. But again, that's when we have to be here, because that's when we usually get the breaks. When people lose interest, that's when we get some crazy breaks, right? So, yeah. You can DCA in a downtrend, right? You can DCA in a downtrend. If your outlook in the market is that, it's going to go higher than the previous high, you can DCA. Are you going to get the same dollar value? Probably not, than if you buy near the bottom, but it's very, very hard to time the market. It's very hard to buy just the actual bottom, right? There's very few people do it. And, it's super hard for someone to buy the actual bottom, the last wick of the bottom, right? That bottom wick. So you're better off buying somewhere close to the bottom, right? Somewhere close to the bottom should be good. But if you want a DCA, because you don't know if it's gonna take off from here, it could. Like I said, towards the end of the year, we could expect to see some minor rallies. So next week, I would say watch for the market. But if you do believe the market's going to rally, you can DCA into it and exit at any time on a small rally, take some small profits, and then buy back in on the way down. If that is your strategy, right? Yeah, that is right. You could buy on the way down. It's not going to... there should be a weekly DCA. And when you do that, you're basically hedging. You're creating a natural hedge against the market. And to be honest, it'll be easier or better if you bought every day. It's whatever you assign to your monthly DCA. If you bought it weekly or daily, just, divide it and buy that smaller amount of crypto, it'll play so much better because you'll be creating a natural hedge. Let's say you buy every day around 12. What you will be doing is basically on a downtrend, right? On a downtrend, you'll be basically getting a median, right? For the market, whatever the median is. If you buy every day at 12, you'll be creating that natural hedge. Even if you buy every week at 12, you're sort of creating a hedge. It'll be a little bit more skewed. But if you did it daily, you'll be kind of like buying at around the mid of the market, right? So you'll be creating a midline. So that's basically a way to buy. You're not going to get the best returns. We're also not going to get the best, you're not going to take the worst hits. Let's say you would have DCA'd here, right? You probably would have ended up somewhere around here on your cost of purchasing, right? And you would have taken a smaller margin that if you just bought up everything here. But again, same thing. If you would have dropped and you would have gone here and you gotten out here or bought here, you would have probably bought a little bit more higher than what the market would have been, right? Because your average would have been slightly higher. But when it pumps, you also can get out sooner than if you would have bought here. So again, yeah, buying weekly, buying daily, it's kind of like a hedge. Anywho, for stopping by, guys. I really appreciate you all. And I really appreciate, the time that you guys give this channel. Whenever we come live, I know we haven't been coming live that often. Again, I have other things going on that take a lot of my time throughout the week. But I'm trying to come in every Monday at least. And whenever I have days off, sort of like, right now, Christmas, yesterday, Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve, New Year's, I'm going to be here those days as well. And then usually Mondays is the day that I'm resting on the restaurant. So that's usually the day that I'm taking off and then, catching up on things, usually coming to the stream and things like that. So yeah, again, short stream today. right? Like I said, it's Christmas day, Christmas night now, and I'll probably be taking off here soon, guys. You can go back, enjoy your families, have fun. I hope you had an awesome time with your families. If you have kids, I hope they got awesome Christmas stuff. And that's gonna be it for tonight. If you enjoyed the content, make sure you hit the like button, the sub, join us in the Discord. The links have gone out. Remember that all the information that is provided here is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Don't trade based on what you see here. It is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. And on that note, thank you very much for watching. Again, I really appreciate you all. Merry Christmas. I hope you have an awesome night. We'll be here tomorrow. And John Gregory, my friend, Merry Christmas. Thank you very much for stopping by. Again, guys, that's going to be it for tonight. I'll catch you again tomorrow for another edition of So Crypto. Until then.